Hello again, welcome back to Hangar 51. So we're going to do an unboxing of the Arrows 1100mm F4U Corsair version 2. I'm not sure what's different on version 2. Let me just quickly read you the specs here. 1100mm wingspan, overall length is 880. Flying weight 1260 grams. Motor is a 3536 kV 850 kV, so it's a 3536 850 kV, 40 amp ESC, 9 gram servos. There's 6 of them. It's a 6-channel. It's got flaps and retracts, and recommended battery is an 11.1 a 3S 2200. So let's just get right to the unboxing. I have not opened the box yet, so I have no idea what this is going to look like. I'll be honest with you, I'm such a fan of these Arrows planes, guys. If I was just getting into RC right now for the first time, value-wise, I don't think you can buy a better product than these Arrows planes. Dan here at Arrows, who's also the owner of Hobbyzone. What is the problem here? Why is this not letting go? Is a super great guy. Obviously he cares about quality, because the quality of this stuff is amazing. And I would be very happy as a new pilot to just buy nothing but all the Arrows products. I just think they're wonderful. I have quite a few of their planes now. The Jets, the Warbirds, and I'm very impressed. The product is very good quality, as you're about to see. Okay, so here's what the box looks like. It's a one-piece wing on this one, and it's in a foam box that's completely protecting it, and I just took out that one piece that was holding this down in here. So this is going to lift right out, just like that. Okay, and then you can see the rest of it. The drop tank that I just dropped. The propeller, I think, just fell out of my head. Oh no, that was the elevator. One of the elevators. So, you got one elevator there. Another one here. Instructions. Propeller here. Nice 4-blade, yellow tip, scale looking propeller. It has 2 drop tanks. Here's the second one. And those just slide out. I'll show you that in a minute. And this piece here just folds out here to release the fuselage. Here's another one. And then they have this soft foam cloth protecting it from being damaged. And that comes out of the box. And that looks like everything except the hardware, which may have fallen out of the box, or it's somewhere else. Alright. So let's see what we got here. I guess we'll just start with this right off the bat. So the paint quality here is unbelievable, guys. Super smooth. There's a slight, very slight detection of the foam here on the fuselage. It's very smooth, but you can see the foam cells a little bit through the paint, but you can't feel anything. It's perfectly smooth. The decals are perfectly straight, no bubbles, no wrinkles. I mean, they really take care. I haven't got a bad one yet so far from Arrows. I've got the Mustang, I've got the Bearcat, I have the Corsair, I have the T-28, which are 4 of the 5 Warbirds. I do not have the P-47, and then I have the MiG-29 twin ducted fan jet. And what else? I think I have one more Arrows plane, but it's not coming to mind here at the moment. But I think I have another one. So we've got this beautiful battery bay here, and it has a tray in here, which is very nice. I like this a lot. Either like on the T-28 and the Bearcat have this huge battery bay, and you're able to get to the battery strap it in directly, because the hatch comes all the way up here, and this little area here is enough to get the battery all the way up against the firewall if you need to, and there's a strap and you can strap it in. Now this one you can't get to the strap, but that's because the strap is on a battery tray, and the tray slides out, okay, which is wonderful. That's a beautiful idea. Love that. So now you strap your battery to the tray, you slide the tray back in. There's 2 plastic runners in here. You just kind of line it up on the runners. It goes into the diagonal, and this would be easier to do if it was sitting right side up on the ground, but there we go. And you slide that in until it clicks. I'm sure you heard that. Okay, so that's fantastic. Beautiful. Love that. Your elevator and rudder servos are here. Connections are all made at this end, and the control horns are on. All you have to do is snap them to the control horns on the tail surfaces, and you're ready to go. Nice clear tape for a handle to pull this off the fuselage. Just want a piece of tape here is kind of rolling off here. Just want to push it back down. Got a little pilot in there, good scale pilot, nice looking guy. You know, very nice. Giant tongue and groove on the front here, very big, and then giant magnets. It looks like there might be 2 magnets here. So that should snap in pretty secure. Yeah, see there, and that's on there. I mean, I can pick the plane up from the hatch. Okay, you got to pull it to get it off. It's a very secure hatch. Scale tail wheel back here, or the scale hook. The hook is not functional. It's just there for looks, but it looks really cool. The tail wheel is steerable, and just really nice. Beautiful job. Personally, I'm not crazy about the brown stripe on the front here with the snake, so I may, I don't know, but I may repaint this with a yellow, I think, on the very front, and then a either black and white or blue and white checkerboard around here. I don't know. I may just leave it like this. It's not horrible. It looks like, man, the quality's good. I just don't care for the brown. And the snake is, snake's okay. But hey, that's just a personal opinion. It's got nothing to do with the quality of the airplane. You know, so I'm just kind of giving you my thoughts. But other than that, I mean, it's just beautiful. There's no play here on the rudder control. It's already hooked up. So we have an elevator control here. I guess we have dual elevator controls. There's one on each side of the plane. So the elevators are independent to each other. Then there's two controls working either side of the elevator. So that's nice. So let me just set that there for a minute. Alright. So here are the elevators. They're going to slide into the fuselage. And the control horns are already on. So there's nothing to do there. Just you're going to put these in on either. I'm not sure if they screw in or tape in. Let's see what the constructions say. They might just tape on. That's not uncommon. Oh, they want you to glue them on. Okay. So, and there's probably some glue in the box here somewhere. I'll take a look for that. Usually they supply you with that if you need it. And I'm still looking for the prop hub and some other stuff. There's screws to hold the wing on, so we have to find that stuff. But other than that, so and it's all drawings in here, guys. Just real quickly, and in English, you know, well-written English. So very nice. No Chinglish here. This is real English with you know, drawings of, you know, what you're going to do. So nice manual. That's good. Nothing wrong with that. Alright, and then let's get a look at the wing here, which is, again, beautiful paint. Just beautiful. The decals are perfect. The paint's pure perfect. There's no damage on the airplane that I could see. Yeah, no impact damage, no packing error damage. Everything looks perfect. Everything on the wing is done. There's nothing to do here. All the control horns are on. The linkages are all hooked up. They have the fuel tubing on all the linkages for, you know, safety. Retractable landing gear. The gear is already in the up position, and then these drop tanks have that this new kind of style, which I believe FMS came out with, and I personally like it. It's just a slide rail, and they go on from the front and just slide back in, and they don't snap in place, but they don't need to. You know, air pressure, you know, is going to keep them on. They're forcing them back on the slide. They have to come off forward, and that can't happen while you're flying in, you know, in air. So they're not going to come off accidentally, and they come on and off that easy. So that's a really good feature. I really like this railing system they came out with. Makes it so easy to take the ordnance drop tanks on and off. Beautiful job. I love that. Rest everything here is taped into the wing. It's got all these quick connect setups in here where there's a control board with everything plugged into the board, and then you just have 4 single wires coming off the board to bring the power to the receiver to plug in. We've got nav lights on the wingtips. We've got landing lights here in the middle here. There's one here and here, right next to the gun, the gun ports, and then your corner lights, your nav lights are on the corners. Everything's pre-wired, nothing to do there. They got the tapes covering all the wiring up. Very, very clean. Very clean, very nice. Just beautiful. Now, you only have 1 segment of flaps. The scale plane has got 3 segments of flaps, which would be here, here, and here on the bend here. And these 2 are usually, because they spread as they go down, are usually connected together. It wouldn't be that hard to make those 2 sections functional if you wanted to. you know, they already give you the cut lines for you know, cutting them to make them functional if you wanted to. You know, and especially the way these flaps work, you wouldn't even have to. You know, you just put your hinges at the bottom and let them come down, and then you put another servo, and there is room to put a second servo here, right next to the drop tank rail. So if you wanted to add another servo, you could add a servo here to the inner, very inner panel, and then have the inner panel and the middle panel connected together so they would function together. Be very easy to do, and then you'd have total, you know, scale flaps. Just beautiful, guys. Everything is just such good quality. I really love Arrows products, and they're not paying me to say this, guys. I don't work for Arrows. I just really am a fan of their products, and I'm just sharing with you my experience. So just a beautiful product. All right, so we've got everything. The prop is very nice too. I really like it. It's a very unusual prop setup. If this one goes on the same as the Bearcat, which I think it does, it looks like the exact same prop. The prop, actually, there's a fake hub that goes around this for looks. It doesn't have any screws in it or anything. It just, when you put the nut on and tighten it up against the hub here, the hub itself gets tightened up against the back plate, but the prop is loose inside the fake hub, and it, of course, as soon as you throttle up and it starts pulling, it pulls itself up against the flush of the spinner, and it's kind of self-aligning that way. And it, you know, I got to tell you, man, the Bearcat flies amazing, and it works beautiful. So even that system seems a little crazy, it works perfect. Nothing to worry about there. Okay, so did I lose, or is it still in the box and I missed it? Let me take a look. Let's move this over here for a second. Let me look at the box. More likely it's still in the box. They usually pack that down inside a cavity to keep it in the box. So let me look around here real quick. Don't see it on the inside here. It's on the back? Not on the back. Okay, wait a minute. Maybe it's on the pieces that hold the wings and the fuselage in. I disregarded those pretty quickly. Nothing there. Nothing there. Aha! Here it is. There it is. There it is. I got rid of that a little too fast. Knife's right here. Let me just cut this. Pull this off. Little packing foam there as well, just to protect everything from getting damaged. And there's your goodie bag right there. So we'll go through that real quick. It really is an amazing airplane, guys. I can't tell you how happy I am with all my Arrows products. I haven't gotten a bad thing from them yet. Really impressive. Okay, so here's the hub in the spinner piece. So let me demonstrate that real quick just to show you. And balance your props, guys. I always balance all my props on every airplane I buy, from anybody I buy from. I haven't found one yet. I did get one airplane that came in with a perfectly balanced prop, and I don't remember which plane it was, to be honest. But it only happened once, and I have over 100 airplanes. So, you know, balance your props. Believe me, you need to balance your props. So this goes in here this way, and this goes over it. Okay, and like I said, it just snaps together. And this actually is kind of tight. Actually, it's loose on the Bearcat, but this one's pretty tight. There's a hex on the back here, okay, which fits onto the fuselage here, and you get the hex lined up. It slides on, and this has got a bronze or brass nut inside of it, and all you do is put that on here, and you tighten it up. Kind of hard to do that one-handed, but that's tight enough. And there you go. I mean, it's, you know, it's perfect. So I'll take that back off and balance it, because I don't trust anybody's props. I balance all my props. And the only thing left is we've got this couple of fake antennas at pitot tube in the bag here. Me personally, I never put this stuff on. It's a great scale feature if you want to put them on, but what happens for me anyway is that they just get broken. I either step over the airplane and hit it with my foot, break a pitot tube off, or worse, what really mostly happens is when I'm putting this stuff away, I'll stick it in the plane racks that I have, and the antenna or the pitot tube pokes the airplane above it, below it, next to it, whatever, and damages it. And it just irritates me to no end, because it's my fault. I'm doing it, you know, and I just can't trust myself to not damage my airplanes with this kind of stuff. So for the little bit of scaleness it adds to the amount of damage I end up doing to my other airplanes, I just leave it off. Now I have it. I don't throw it away. I keep it. And if I ever put the plane in some kind of a scale competition where I, you know, doll it up and everything, I put these bits on for that. But just to go out and fly it, I don't think they add enough, you know, scaleism to bother with them for the amount of aggravation they are to me when I start damaging the airplane. So I just don't bother to put them on. And then the last thing is just the 4 screws. And they do, it looks like they do give you one extra one. And these are the 4 screws that hold the wing on. So it's going to be a very quick build. You know, you're going to pop these on and glue them and connect the rods. You're going to put the 4 screws, you know, to hold the wing to the fuselage. What's going to take the longest is, you know, sending the wires through, plugging them into the receiver, and getting that all set up, because the plane's going to build in a couple of minutes. So super easy, really nice, great quality. And right now, guys, for the rest of today, because today it's very early in the morning, but it's today's April 6th, and they're on sale for the rest of today. So I highly recommend that you, if you're looking to get a Warbird from Arrows right now, they've got a special running, and it's the code is Arrows WW the number 2. So Arrows World War II. All their Warbirds are on sale for the rest of today. Today is you know, April 6th of 21. And if you buy one airplane, you get $20 off. If you buy 2 or more, you get $30 off each airplane, which is a screaming great deal considering they start at $199. All of them are at $199. So you knock 20 bucks off, and that's $179. And if you buy 2 or more, that's down to $169 an airplane. And you can't buy a better quality airplane for $169. A plug-and-play airplane for $169 bucks. You know, the quality's fantastic. They fly fantastic. Just a great airplane for you guys. So if you're a Corsair fan, a Mustang fan, a Bearcat, which I really, the Bearcat so far is my favorite. I haven't flown this one yet. And it's not that it flies any better than the other ones. They all fly great. I'm sure these are going to fly great too. But it's a combination of the looks of it, the scale of it, the ease of the battery compartment, because I can strap a battery in it and I can put any size battery I want in it. You know, there's literally no limit to what size battery you can put in it because there's so much room in there. So that all those things added up to it's my favorite. This is great. I love this battery tray, but the tray is going to limit the size battery you can put on it. So you're going to be a little, you know, there's probably going to be some batteries you won't be able to get in the plane that you might want to put in it. Maybe you already have, but they're going to be just too big for the tray. The Mustang, now my first generation Mustang I have, I bet they've redone it. I bet they've put this kind of tray in the version 2. They changed the paint scheme on it, and I bet they put a battery tray in it. Mine just had a square hole cut in the foam that really limited your battery. You know, 2200 3-cell's about it. Anything else, it just wouldn't fit. It would be too tight or whatever, and so yeah, I can't see. You know, that was the only thing I don't like about the Mustang. Other than that, I love the Mustang, but that was a kind of a bugger for me. I really didn't like it. Now the T28's got the same battery compartment as the Bearcat. It's huge. You can put anything you want in it. You know, it's got a strap you can get to. So the Bearcat and the T28 are fantastic for batteries. And then this is pretty good too. I don't see a lot of issues with this. And we'll find out later when I try to put different size batteries in it and see if I'm limited too bad. But much better than the Mustang anyway. But like I said, I'm sure version 2 Mustang, they did away with that and probably have a tray now that slides in and out like this. So, and then you've got these drop tanks if you want to fly with them or without. So there you go, guys. That's my review. Comments at the bottom. Like me here on YouTube. Like me on Facebook. And again, they're on sale for the rest of today. If you really want one of these, I recommend highly you go pick these up because they're just amazing quality for the price. So, alright guys, that's it. I'm done. Have a great day. Go pick up one of these. You've got the rest of today to do it. And we'll catch you on the next review. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.